I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Good morning. I did a video on men, what their fathers did not tell them. And I got a call from a lady that I should talk to women to be financially independent. And I've been meditating on what to share with them. And this is what came to my mind. Women, develop your capacities. You can go to school, go to school. You can go to school as high as PhD, get it. Most times, if you can acquire a skill, acquire a skill. If your husband will allow you to do a business while married, do a business. If he will allow you to get a job, get a job, particularly a pensionable job, because you will need that pension in most cases in developed societies in old age. I know a young lady who got married to a man, and the man was in a relatively very comfortable position. But she was from a poor background or an average background, and the wealth of the man entered her head. Man was occupying a political office. The thing entered her head. Fashion, she became a fashionista. When you come from a poor background, wealth easily intoxicates. And she started living a lifestyle that is so far away from her state. She was not very educated. Unfortunately for her, the husband died when she least expected. The creams to rub the skin could not be afforded again. And the skin started changing color to like that of an iguana. The family members took the cars away. The last time I saw her, she was very, very humble, and she looked shabby. When your husband is wealthy or comfortable, don't buy things like other women. Just concentrate your life on F number 1, food, F number 2, fashion, F number 3, fantasy, F number 4, fermented drink, F number 5, friends, F number 6, you just like food, and you don't have F number 7, finance, and you don't have F number 8, a future. No matter what, if your husband is wealthy, from what is given to you, keep some aside. Just keep some aside, no matter how little, very gradually. You might accumulate some amount of money. I know a woman, she got involved in the husband's business. She became the backbone of the husband's business. I remember when she was saving aside for the school, the children. Each child, she will open an account in one of educational account in one of the banks and be paying money into their names, their accounts, because she knew that the husband was drinking, smoking, reckless. And if the husband died suddenly or miserably. But when the in-laws came, she had secured that husband's business, knows how to do it, had the contacts, the network of the husband, and people stood by her. They buried the husband, but the business is still open. Do you know your husband's business? Is your husband's business the kind of business you can take over? Have you secured something that in case of eventuality, men, their lives are very, very dangerous and hazardous. They drive speed, they drink, they join political parties, they join cults, they all kinds of, they work in risky places. Plan for your life. The woman that sent that message to me, her husband left her, abandoned the children for her, followed another woman, but she had enough capacity to take care of these children and has been training them. Many of them have graduated. They naturally would drift towards their mother, and the children are now her companion. I'm not saying you should defraud your husband or you should be crafty, but plan for your future. I know a woman, she was a seamstress, she was a primary school teacher, she went to read law. She became a lawyer. Today she is a magistrate. As a magistrate, she has something to hold on to. Madam, what do you have to hold on to? When you want to sell your dresses, you won't sell them to any tangible amount, excepting your gold. And not many people buy gold. Not many people buy gold. And let me talk to women. When your husband buys a property, don't let it be Mr. and Mrs. B. C. It should be Mr. B. C. and Mrs. C. D. Because in Nigerian law, Mr. and Mrs. is any person. Plan for your future, madam. Don't get carried away by the moment. Anyhow you can do it, secure your future. I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you. I have a conference coming up this June from 7th and 8th. One will be the teaching session, the other one will be the question and answer. Send a message to me on +234 7052 136763, and I will send you the flyer. Remember, I have properties for sale. Madam, if you are married to a religious man, because most religious men don't plan for the future. They think the rapture will come very soon. If you are married to a religious man who is running after church and church activities, plan for yourself, particularly if you are a pastor's wife. If anything happens to him, you will suffer. God bless you.